Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Kyotokan. I'm Ryusei. Today I'll share a recipe of miso salmon. I introduced the recipe of miso salmon last year. However, this recipe is different from previous one. Today's recipe goes better with the rice and the vegetables, and I'll share another way of eating miso salmon. This way is also tasty and healthier. I hope you enjoy delicious miso salmon at your home. Yes, let's make it. Today I bought 3 fillets of salmon. It's 300 grams. Firstly, put salt on the tray evenly. Then place salmon on the salt. Nice. Sprinkle the salt on the salmon as well. The purpose of the salt is not to add flavor, but to remove excess moisture and unpleasant smell from the salmon. The tip is to put salt evenly. Then keep them for 15 minutes at room temperature. Meanwhile, I'll combine miso sauce, and this is a recipe. The method of making the miso sauce is so simple. Just combine all ingredients, mix it well. Okay. 15 minutes later, salmon release the water. Then wipe off it carefully. Salting the salmon before marinating is very important. This process of removing the moisture enhances its flavor and texture. Then pour the miso sauce over the salmon. You can use cod instead of salmon, and we can freeze them after marinating. So it's good to make it double or triple. Okay, ideally we should rest the salmon fillets overnight. If you don't have time, you can eat it 2 to 3 hours later. If you do this, I recommend to put the sauce over the salmon. This way is also delicious. Turn them over. In the previous miso salmon recipe, I used Saikyo miso from Kyoto Prefecture, which is sweet and less salty miso. Saikyo yaki is a Japanese traditional dish, and it tends to be sweet and mild. On the other hand, today's miso is a saltier than Saikyo miso, so this miso salmon goes better with the rice and vegetables. Next day, miso flavor penetrated into the salmon. Let's cook it. Turn on the heat and reduce the heat to low. Then put the vegetable oil. Miso salmon sticks to the pan easily, so it's important to apply the oil to the pan entirely. This is the front side of the salmon. I want to brown this side beautifully, so saute the salmon from this side. Miso sauce burns very easily, therefore we should saute the salmon over low heat. Put up pressure gently to brown the salmon evenly. Browning will give a savory flavor and roasted smell to the miso salmon. 3 minutes and 30 seconds later, the color of salmon has changed. Ideally, the salmon will be 70% cooked from this side. Once the salmon is browned, turn it over. Perfect. The roasted miso flavor is amazing. Finally, this is mirin. Add it to the pan. Mirin gives a glossy and rich flavor to the salmon. Put the mirin to the front side of the salmon. Mirin is a Japanese traditional seasoning which has sweet taste and gives a glossy to the ingredients. Mirin has alcohol, that's why heat this side in a short time, about 30 seconds. If the salmon is overcooked, it becomes firm. So we should saute the back side no more than 3 minutes. Okay, turn off the heat. The salmon is cooked. Let's arrange the salmon on the plate. This green plate is called oribe. And last, place the lemon next to the salmon. Miso salmon is done. Let's eat it. いただきます. The texture is fluffy, and we can enjoy the harmony of salmon and miso flavors. And the lemon is perfect with miso salmon. Please prepare cut lemon too. Miso salmon goes well with the rice. It is so delicious. I'll share another way of eating miso salmon. First, I'll prepare the vegetables. Today I use cabbage, shimeji mushrooms, and burdock. You can use spinach, onion, and other mushrooms too. Firstly, cut the cabbage into bite-sized pieces. Then separate the shimeji mushrooms into small clusters. And last, cut the burdock into thin slices. This cutting way is called sasagaki. Firstly, make fine cuts around the burdock. Then move the knife horizontally. Okay, I cook the salmon and the vegetables in the oil. We can cook them on the pan and cover it with a lid. But I'm sure if the ingredients are cooked in the oil, they will be softer and more moisture. Place the salmon on the vegetables, then pour the sauce over it. This sauce is amazing. If you freeze the salmon, please freeze the sauce as well. Okay. Finally, hold the edge of the oil to ensure no steam escapes. Okay, let's cook it. Place it on the pan and cover it with a lid. Cook it for about 10 minutes over low heat. 10 minutes later, open the lid and oil. Good smell comes up. The cooking time varies depending on the numbers of salmon fillet. If you make double or triple, please cook it more about 3 minutes. Miso salmon in the oil is done. In Hokkaido, there is a regional dish, chanchan-yaki, which is similar dish to this. Salmon and vegetables are cooked with miso sauce. The difference between these is whether they are marinated or not. Both are good, but I recommend to marinate the salmon before cooking. Let's eat it. Itadakimasu. The salmon is soft and moist, and it's perfect with vegetables, especially burdock. If you find burdock, please try to use it. This is a delicious and healthy dish. Thank you. Did you enjoy? Did I introduce how to make miso salmon? I guess salmon is one of the most popular fish around the world. In Japan, we have many salmon recipes. Salmon sushi, ochazuke, onigiri, and so on. And the miso salmon is one of my favorite salmon recipe. If you like, please share your favorite salmon recipe. I love Western salmon dishes too. And if you like the video, please subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching to the end. I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. Have a nice day. See you later.